Me? Oh, come on, don't give me that crap. You hit me for no real reason. It's your own fault. Don't blame me for getting separated with your brother. A helpless little girl. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and help her for now. I mean, we have to go after the Skull Kid anyways, and even though this fairy likes to hit us, I guess there's not going to be any problem with her coming with us. Anyways, the Deku Scrub controls a lot like Link does. There are a few key differences in their moves, though, many of which I'll go over as time goes on. And now Tattle's apologizing, which she really doesn't have to do. She really doesn't mean it either. Okay, I didn't even say anything. Okay, so this fairy's name is Tattle. And from what we heard earlier, the other fairy is named Tail. And then you got the Skull Kid, so those are the characters we've met so far. These are Deku flowers. Whenever you see them, you can actually dive inside of them. And then, if you stay in them for a few seconds, you can burst out of them and then float over for a few seconds. The time you get when you're floating kind of depends. I mean, like in this case, as you'll see in a second. Oh, well, not right now. But sometimes you get like about 5 seconds of flight. Other times, if there's a bunch of floor below you, sometimes they'll give you some extra time. I really don't know how that works out. I'll go over that more later on. We just got the Deku Nuts, by the way. Deku Nuts work in the same way they did in Ocarina of Time. You just throw them forward and they will stun enemies. I don't think they can actually kill any enemies, though. And, of course, you can also use them when you're flying on the Deku Flowers as ammo for enemies that are below you, which can be helpful in some areas. But for the most part, it's a completely useless mechanic. Okay, so let's actually get through this room now and not fail. Uh-oh, crap. Okay, see, right here I was given a lot more seconds to fly around, while earlier I was only given like about 5 or 10 seconds, so I think they made it so some Deku Flowers act a little bit differently, so like just in case you hit a wall or something, you can kind of fly back, but whatever. I'm not really sure how that kind of works. Okay, now she's teaching us how to use the lock-on command. You lock on with the L button, and you can lock on to distant objects. For now, we're just going to fly over here to see what this thing is. Oh, I don't look like that. I look a lot more handsomer than that thing. How sad indeed. But let's stop playing around with that. Let's go ahead and go on. Now we're in a twisty hall. Kind of reminds me of that one room in the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time. And we end up in a factory of sorts. Let's see, let's look around. You can look around using the C up button. Let's see, there's a giant wheel. There's another giant spinning something, so we're obviously in a place with a bunch of gears. Not quite sure where we are. Let's see, let's look around again. Well, there's a door up there. Yeah, let's just go out the door. Yes, we have. Oh my god, it's Mega Freak 400. Not really. It's the Happy Mask Salesman from Ocarina of Time. Yep, that's him. Oh, that's comforting to know that I've been followed. Okay, well, that's good at least. precious item, that is the Ocarina of Time. And in exchange, oh, I guess, but that'll be kind of hard to do. The guy turned me into a Deku Scrub, for crying out loud.